What's up, folks? Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. Let's get our Photoshop open. Let's get to work. Let's begin. Let's get bundled up. Bundled up in our big blankets. Looking for that PSD. Cool. I'm getting the hang of this Twitch dashboard thing. And hey, we're 1 follower short of 400. Wow, that's pretty cool. My goodness. What can I do? What can I do to attract one more Twitch friend? I don't know, Twitter friends too. I like Twitter. Let's get that chat open. Ooh, I don't know if you heard that. I ate something strong for dinner, and my stomach may not be super happy. My poor little tum. What can I do? Drink some tea. That's what I can do. Launch the alerts. Man, I would love to. Someday I'm gonna spend a weekend or a day or whatever, just sprucing and juicing my my overlays and my alert pop-ups and all that good stuff. I can close these things. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Let's see what people are saying on. Oh, cool. Excuse me. Scoozy. Oh, that didn't taste awesome. Man. Alright. I think we'll be okay, though. I think we can survive it. Let's get our layers docked. Yeah, let's switch over. Alright. Here we go! Get some tea time. It's tea time for me time. Oh, Games Done Quick is happening this week. If that, I don't think you can be on Twitch and not know what Games Done Quick is, but in case you're one of the rebel few, I highly recommend you check it out. That's been adding some joy to my day. Let's keep working on this demonic pipe. I feel like it ought to be a little wider. Oh, I embedded the Mario art in the in the top. Poor mad fool. Little Mario. Let's do some transform tricks. I don't think we can widen this. Excuse me, a little more delicately. Man, this must be like some heartburn or something. Too much old salsa. Oh well, you live and learn. You live and you learn. Let me see what's new, what's going on. I don't know, man. It's 2017. Everybody's all buzzing about playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's exciting. A bunch of some of the working man crew and we started doing a little foray. I don't know if you got to catch it last Thursday. I don't think we had a lot of people observing, but we had a first step into the pool game that Street Fox ran. Rock game dev with the auto host, always cool. And yeah, it was fun. It was a nice beginning to something that could be just like, you know, some ongoing fun pickup games. And it's given me like a little bit of a mission, because now I'm excited by the prospect of getting my feet wet and understanding what the heck, how the hell to like run a game using Roll20 and figuring that out. So I'm starting to take a look at that. become the internet dungeon master I always dreamed of being. So it also works out because my character got zapped by a demi-lich at level 4 of all things, and Alvaro with the auto host, and Street Fox with the auto host, the auto host. Yeah, my character got level drained, so I thought, well, maybe I can run the next game, and he can like take a breather while everybody else goes and gets him some magic juice to bring him back up to full speed or something. So I might be trying to take the driver's seat next time around. So I'm excited for that. Get my toes wet again. It's been a while since I ran a D&D game, let alone a cool kid internet game. And yeah, we're looking at 5th edition. We started off doing Pathfinder. I like Pathfinder a lot, but the other guys seem interested in giving 5th edition a crack, and I think I had these strong feelings for a while where I was like, Pathfinder's gonna be my edition. I'm done like getting new books and things and whatever. But I think Roll20 might provide you with enough tools to get a game rolling, and also too, it's been long enough that I might just pick up the books, because, you know, why the hell not? Sometimes it's nice to have the physical copy of the thing on hand, but I'll probably wait for a little bit just to see how far I can get with the online tools. It's just so nice pulling resources together for a Pathfinder game, because literally I'm just Googling stuff and pulling it out of wikis and things, and I get so much traction out of just that. Alright, I'm liking this thing now. This will make like a good little trap tower thing. But yeah, game's done quick. It's going on. Much respect to all those speedrunning nice people. Excuse me, man. That salsa was no joke. Might have been a little bit past its best by date. We'll see. If you see me on Thursday, that'll be the test. War tolerance is all goofy. What else is going on? My birthday is on Thursday, so probably still gonna be here, but it'll be nice to have a little fun night of it. I don't know exactly what we'll do, if anything. kind of just want to bust out some Skyrim or something. Play something. Or maybe some Vermintide. Ooh, Vermintide. Tell me more. It's my kind of game. I don't know if anybody's out there. It wasn't MagFest, but I wonder if MagFest is still going on. I think it wrapped up. I saw they were a sponsor for Games Done Quick, and that made me happy. Here's how we'll do this. Whoa, Game Freak and Robin Fire. That's weird, my like little audio chime went off twice. How's it going, folks? Two fine feathered folks. What's new with you guys? Robin Fire, I'm working on, I don't know specifically what, but it's some art for a new game. Mostly just, yeah, GDQ. So stoked on that. And Mr. Elite Johnson is here. Yeah, mostly I'm putting together a pile of assets and kind of just seeing what fits and what's good and what's not good. And then from there we're going to move on to, like, you know, we're starting to get like some tile sets shaping up, so soon we can make some comps, I guess, and try and figure out what exactly, you know, what scale is everything going to be at, what a gameplay screen will look like. And then, because I have, where is he? I have some animations and states started with this here guy. I don't have wall grabbing in yet, but he's got some decent platforming code set up. Definitely needs a bit more development and stuff. And there's like some other game ideas that I need to spend some time developing on. Some of these things might actually start turning into a 3D project. I'm not totally sure. Those gateways are badass. I love this thing. So, a couple different threads, but we're going to see. I can feel like a crazy furnace going on in the background. We'll see what sticks the most. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like the look of these. It's coming along okay. I'm trying not to just. I have some Halloween Forever updates I need to attend to also, but I'm also trying not to just do those. Otherwise, I'll just keep working on the safe project and not get anything done on the new thing. So that's okay. And also too, I've been really consciously aware of how I haven't been posting updates, just because I haven't had, you know, necessarily the flood of new things that I've made progress on to, like, I just had so much going on towards like the end of Halloween Forever, so I had like tons of stuff to post every day, and that was really nice. And Twitter was growing nicely at a nice pace, so I'm kind of eager to get back to that place again. I wonder exactly what's going on here. I spent this weekend reading a lot of Berserk too, so I was getting excited. Excited by that. I don't know, there's something about that comic. It's so intense and awesome. Trying to think of what we can do with the bottom here. Yep, game's done QuickTime. Very exciting. I got to spend some time watching that a little bit last night while I was working on some stuff. Oh yeah, Berserk is... So, I don't... gosh, let me see. Robin Fire, are you into the Souls games at all? Like Demon Souls, Dark Souls? That stuff? Do some chicky boys for James Ed. Keep that open over there. Because if you're into the From Software stuff, there's a lot of things that they... There's a lot of stuff that they, like, borrowed from the Berserk comics, like visual motifs and sort of like character archetypes and things that... Yeah, that's okay. I think it's more of it's, to me it's more of like an interesting kind of like, oh, trace the influences sort of situation. But I'd always like looked at some of the, you know, there's like pages for that stuff online, you know, where people are kind of like tallying all the things that are similar. And it wasn't until reading it and then like playing some more of the games I was like, whoa, this is really, it's really cool. I really like that kind of thing when you can spot it, like spot the influence in games and other media. They're good though. It's like super dark, super violent, kind of medieval fantasy, and you know it gets very kind of grim and unforgiving after not too long, but also it's like a really rewarding story. I don't know. I'm on like volume 32 or something, and they're still going. I don't know if there's really an end in sight, or if it's just going to be one of those like George R.R. Martin things. a nice forever manga. I think Kentaro Miura has been working on them since like the 80s, so it's definitely like a life's work. Just crazy impressive to see. And I think partly because of how one thing that like Dark Souls and the Souls games and Berserk share in common is they've got this interesting kind of unconventional take on a lot of like Western fantasy tropes that are, I feel like, are pretty rewarding to read just after, you know, after getting like the whole like Lord of the Rings, you know, D&D sort of framework. As much as I love it, just like getting it kind of like just hammered into you for decades really. And everybody's doing some kind of like spin on that. And it's good, but also you're kind of wondering like what's like the fresh thing. This is like really fresh as far as that goes. Chicky Boys is kind of chirpy. So I don't know. That's my big sales pitch for reading Berserk. Definitely don't read it if you're not a fan of some ultra violence in your books. But if you like lots of demon slaying and crazy medieval stuff, sold. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of bad things, like capital B, capital A, capital D, bad things. Hey, moralist, what's up, dude? Things are good, man. Just I'm just talking about some. I'm trying to get people to read some Berserk comics, and making some scary pixel art. Yeah, a bit of the old ultraviolence. Yeah, and like some really terrible things happen to the characters in Berserk, but also the characters are super resilient. I don't know, there's something about that. Oh man, resilient, unlike my stomach after eating that bad salsa. What's gonna happen to me? I don't know. We'll see. Keel over. I mean, that looks cool up top by the head, but what the hell are we going to do at the bottom? What the hell, man? Oh, snap. I need to turn that alert off. I do not like that sound. Don't need to tell me twice. That's pretty good. That's better. So what's new with you, Mr. Moralist? Just getting your Twitch on this fine eve. Perhaps checking out some games done quick. In the meantime. Those little stripy things. Chicken thighs. I like that. Chicken thighs. That's good. Sweet sounds of artistry. Like that. Sweet sounds. Gotta turn that sound off. It's no good. Oh, yeah. That keeps them coming back. Robin Fire, sorry. Sorry. Send ransom. Send ransom to make stop. Let's actually do. Let's follow suit up here. Amazing. It's funny too. I found so I've been slowly borrowing copies of Berserk from my buddy Kevin, and I found like one of the websites that has like, you know, readmanga.com or whatever, and it has like pretty much everything up there, but I was just thumbing around a little bit because I was trying to find where I left off, and they must be fan translations or something, because the wording is definitely not the same, and it's definitely not, doesn't seem like it's the same caliber of localization. That was me calling you back. You can't just leave. I was beckoning you. Come back to me. Do not leave. You must stay. Stay and bear witness. I'm not sure about this thing. Xenoquark. I wouldn't expect anything less from you, sir. Huzzah indeed. I I love it. So good. Without fail. Do you do that? Dude, do you do that with every Twitch stream that you bump into? Because that is quality. Of all the things for people to do. It's super decent. I like that a lot. Oh, my spikies are too wide. Yeah, dude. Well, you're like my sensei in that. I gotta learn somehow. You kids keep me young, teaching me all the Twitch tricks. That's why I stream Mondays and Thursdays, so you have time to rebuild it. Gives you a minute to patch it up in between now and then. Get the gnomes busy. It's a good thing. Yeah, get the wall goblins gobbling up some paste so they can paste up the wall. What are we doing with this? I kind of want to see some options for this. I'm not sure if I want this thing to be spiky because there's something. Please, kids, please. Don't fight. Don't fight in front of Dad. I could pull the opposite on you. Mom and Dad, please stop fighting. Please, Mom and Dad. It's Christmas. That's good. Well, now it's like a Japanese thing. Paper walls. They love a paper wall. Wall folding is cool too, or like the two-dimensional hole, or the placeable hole. What do you call that? Oh man, I've never actually listened to this whole Mega Twins Chicky Chicky Boys soundtrack. It's kind of transcendent. In a way, I'm digging it. It's exciting. Excuse me. Now I'm getting like Space Marine vibes off of this face. I'm not opposed to that. Kind of like it. Folding walls are good. Privacy in case a guest comes over. Just hang out over there. I gotta do my taxes back here. Oh man. I wonder how much strain goes on Twitch's servers during events like Games Done Quick. Like how much of a toll does it take on everything to keep that ship running? I'm curious. Even I'm thinking about the other day when chat was busted, like universally on there. It's got to be exciting. I mean, exciting or like a nightmare for poor IT guys. IT guys and gals. Come on, Pete. You know better. You know better. IT people. Yeah. It was everybody's super gracious too. Like both Tigerian Dono and like Game Freak were sending me messages through Twitter and stuff like, "Hey, the chat's busted. Twitch chat's busted. Hey, FYI, heads up." I figured it out in a minute, but it's, you know, I'm like looking right at this and looking at chat, and I just assume people went like AFK or something. But you get wind of it after a minute, after like 30 messages on Discord and Twitter direct messages, like, "Oh yeah, it's busted. Cool. Y'all didn't abandon me." You put a fear in me. I got shook. Have the ideas for overall classes in my RPG, but I don't know what the stats for them and their armor would be. Yeah. Huh. Xenocork. That's an interesting thing. I'm gonna hang on a second. I gotta fire up. Google again, or Google for a second. Hang on one sec. Okay, cool. This might be useful. Is it free? Yay! Okay, cool. This might be useful to you, Mr. Quark. Yeah, I know, one follower away from 400. If you guys have a buddy, if you guys wanna rep me to a pal, get that 400. That would be pretty sweet. GDC Vault. Talk on game balance. So Xenoquark, this is that GDC Vault link. I want you to take a look at that. It might not directly apply, but it's Ian Schreiber. He's sort of like a friend and acquaintance of mine. He teaches at RIT, and he did a presentation for our game dev meetup group, and he also did this talk at GDC last year. And it's about how you can just use some like arithmetic and like point valuing to sort of create like a balancing metric for how to, like, you know, balance and value certain abilities, and you like update it as you go. But there's he did it he talks about how he applied the system towards like card game balancing, but you could do the same thing for like RTS design or tower defense, or probably even like RPGs. So it allows you to sort of map or plot like a power curve, and whether or not, you know, something is, you know, overpowered where it like lies above the curve, or sort of like underpowered and maybe like a trash item if it lies below it. But also too, you can arbitrarily say, okay, I want this to be like an overpowered thing, I'm going to put it above the curve intentionally, and those sort of things. So it might be useful to you. I don't know. I've never actually put a system like that into effect with a game that I've made, but the process of it is exciting. So I want to someday. Seems pretty cool. Cool to do. Very cool to do. Cool to experiment with, at least. Much love to Robin Fire. Bringing out the dogs, bringing out the hounds. Hey, why can't I? No, why did I lock the lair? What am I pressing to lock the lair? Slash? What? That seems new. That seems like a new keyboard shortcut. What the heck? Wow, to lock a lair. And actually, Xenon Quark. I keep calling you Xenoquark. Xenon Quark. You just reminded me to take a look at that GDC Vault talk myself because I've been wanting to refer to it. And now I has it. I has it in my grips. I'm never going to let it go. But also, too, GDC Vault is pretty sweet. They have a ton of free talks on there. They have paid talks in case there's anything that you're like dying to see. Or something that's, I mean, they've got to have a little bit of content that's, you know, paywall locked. But there's some cool stuff back there. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see if this still works. Does that still work? Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Nightbot. In case anybody uses Twitter and they want to send word to their posse that we're hanging out tonight and working on this stuff, feel free. It'd be super cool to hit that 400. I gotta start coming up with incentives for these things. I'm so bad at this. This Twitch thing. I want to ditch these spikes. As cool as the spikes are, I don't know. Just work on something new. I'm overdoing that one little element. Drinking tea, trying to get my stomach to feel okay again. What did I do to myself? Oh, official link of light. Are you number 400? Are you number 400? Raggy? What is that? Official link of light. Could you be the one? What is it? What does it say? What does it say? 400! That's pretty cool. Amazing. You guys are awesome. Official link of light. Hope I'm not spelling that terribly. Ah. Did that even work? Me. What did I do wrong? Xenon Cork. Hilarious. Anyway, thank you guys. Big 400. No joke. Robin, was that your doing? Did you summon the crony? Hang on a second. That's crazy. What did I type wrong? Maybe I put a space before it. Awesome. Well, thank you. Man, thank you so much. I feel like I'm hosting a pledge drive. Like, if all of my viewers got 2 friends and they all followed, then we'd have like 12 new followers. If everyone donated $1 today, we could all stop asking you for $1 tomorrow. That's the public radio. The public radio listener in me. Should we do... Oh, is that what I just flipped? I just flipped that mound upside down and turned it into a cool little... Yeah, I know. It's great. I think I was overthinking this. I'm not so critically concerned in making that lighting function like so over there. Yeah, what can I say? I'm used to used to public radio hitting me up all the time. Oh, avid listener, sometimes donator. What can I say? Zarelith, dude, what's new? How's it going, man? Getting your games done quick situation on? That's been the big hype thing, getting everybody excited at work. Yeah, dude, tell me about holidays. Tell me about the holidays. 'Cause yeah, they are crazy. They are super nuts. It's fun and great, but also like a crazy disruption. I'm the kind of person who I think I just, you know, just thrive on having some kind of routine, and not getting to do that all the time is, you know, it's necessary. You got to let go of control a little bit, but also it's comforting to come back to it. Oh, Psychonauts run. Cool. What did I see yesterday or today? Oh yeah. I always get excited about like the crazy gimmick stuff. Like there was the guy today who did like the partially mirrored I can't remember the Super Scope 6 game. But that was cool. What else has been up there? I saw something else today that was nice. I think. Oh yeah, the Salt and Sanctuary run was cool. Partly I just got excited about how they had but they kind of had like similar ladder boosting to Halloween Forever. Not as, I mean, much more exploitable than what I've got in there, but I thought it made me feel cool. Like, oh, nice, I've got like a repeatable ladder glitch too in my game. That makes me feel good. It was good too because I've been interested in Salt and Sanctuary for a while, but I don't know if it's the kind of game that I would necessarily be picking up and playing with my minimal free game time as it is. But that was decent. Metal Gear Solid 2 last night was pretty cool. Oh, right. Because they've got pause exploits. Well, next game is going to have a pause menu, so don't worry. Someday, Game Freak, someday. I love it. Yep, someday. We will have an inventory to manage and some powers to toggle. Those will happen on a little screen. We can do it. Together. We'll get there together. Yeah, Butternut Bro, OP. Are they doing Mega Man runs now? I always miss those. Oh, crazy! Yeah, I keep seeing that come up. Let It Die. That's the free to play Grasshopper manufactured one. It looks pretty. You know, like they're going for kind of a. It almost looks like they're going for some similar like Persona tones, but just like a little darker. I don't know. Seems kind of neat. I kind of want to install it just because it's a free thing. So Zarelith, I'm guessing they've got like microtransactions or DLC that's gonna get the purse strings going. I feel like they've got to. Final 10 floors. Gotcha. Yeah, it's so hard to, especially when they're running all these games like in the middle of the night too. I always miss stuff that I would enjoy, but it's okay. No problem, Mr. Freak. What are we doing? 8:20. Probably gonna wrap things up at the usual 9 o'clock time tonight. But we'll be back on Thursday we could do something cool for a birthday. I don't know. That's brilliant. Very cool, Zerla. That's the way to do it. What is this song? Man, I've literally never listened to these before. Wow, there's like 6 more tracks. Huh. We'll keep on going through it. Yeah, the convenient stuff. That's got to be an interesting thing to be like a. I wonder how it's gonna go for them to be like a a well-established enough developer, or to be able to be new and get enough people looking at your product to support the free-to-play thing. Because I feel like Path of Exile did a great job of it, and I don't know what they did before Path of Exile. I think they just really kind of proved themselves with quality game, and they've been sustaining it with crazy updates, and the fan base has been super dedicated. Like, I have some coworkers that play it, and they really play it. Yeah, it's interesting, man. It's really interesting how these different, modes and mechanisms are like shaping up. I'm not totally against like the free-to-play thing, but also it's not something I would really want to do unless I was in a position where I just had a lot bigger fan base, where it's great when it works, but also seems very precarious. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to. I go back and forth mentally on this stuff where it's like, of course it's it's like a chicken or the egg kind of thing, where more people are going to see your stuff if you potentially make it available for free, and it's can get passed around a lot more. But also, if you're not designing those mechanisms in place for collecting some kind of revenue on on microtransactions and whatnot, then you're doing yourself a disservice in that regard. It just takes a whole different mindset to just purchase the product. Just buy it. Just please buy it. It's simpler. So much simpler just to do it that way. But also limiting. I don't know. I think about this stuff a lot. Think about it a lot, and also don't necessarily know how best to execute it. But what if this was like a weird bird thing coming out of the ground? I like that. I like it. Ooh, weird bird thing. I like it. Yeah, what have I actually been playing? I still need to go and catch the rest of the Ultra Beasts that are kicking around Pokemon, and I might try some of the Battle Tree stuff, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I'm literally not going to lose sleep over it, because I more often than not fall asleep playing Pokemon than I'm like up all night like, whoa, I gotta obsess over this. I want like turn-based stuff to be like sort of like a cool bedtime game. Just like chill in bed, read a book, or like fire up something JRPG-ish, but they just put me to sleep. Kills me. Yeah, Game Freak, I don't think there's any rush because, or at least you don't have to worry about missing out on like Magiarna anytime soon, because I think they have it achievable by like a QR code, and that doesn't go away, or there's no expiration date on that. So it's not like when they did the Victini thing on Victory Island or whatever, and it was only available for the first like couple months of the game launch. I remember that. Could imagine that stinging a little bit. Yeah, man. You can also wait for the possible confirmation or denial of Pokemon Stars. That is an exciting possibility. I'd probably pick it up again. For the sake of fun. Set some money away in a piggy bank for an eventual Nintendo Switch. That's good. I like that. It's going from a rock to like a bird thing. Nice and a little bit disturbing. Okay, let's turn this into a proper tile set. Not getting a Switch. You're switched off at this point. It's all good, dude. I can respect that. I probably won't get one if I'm going to get one. I probably won't get it right away. But here's the thing. If they announce a new Monster Hunter for the Switch, that's probably going to tip me over. Don't know if I can or don't know if I want to withstand that kind of tantalizing thing. New Monster Hunter 4 launch? Oh, Jesus Christ. Kidding. That's it. Yeah, Generations. So Generations was the last one. I still played it a bunch. I think I did like 4 better. Like 4U is a little bit better. Generations was still good. I liked all the Hunter, I think the Hunter arts and stuff, but they definitely made things a little bit complex. Also, Itriz, what's up? Sorry, I'm just like, Monster Hunter. Rah! I can't be bothered to say hello. Rah, Monster Hunter. Give me that news. Like a bad kid. Like, presents? Did you bring presents? Did you bring me presents? Presents. There we go. Cool, man. Well, chill away. You came to the place to do it. It's like the wait, who goes crazy after Honeycomb? What is, I know he's like a monster or something. Or we know he looks like, what the hell is the Honeycomb animal? He kind of looks like Sonic the Hedgehog crossbred with a cat. Honeycomb cereal. Mascot. Yeah, mascot. That's the word. Look at this guy. He's like... What is he? Look at this bastard. No, come on, get into Photoshop. Don't be like that. Look at this. He wants Honeycomb, just like I want Monster Hunter. When somebody talks about Monster Hunter news, that's what I turn into. Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter. Give me that Monster Hunter. I love it. You know, like the Honeycomb guy. Come on, you guys know what I'm talking about. Honeycomb commercials. Hang on. Making me feel like an old guy. Yeah, look at this dude. He's like a wild animal out to steal cereal from children. He's like a weird. He's like a badger or like a popple. I don't know. Look at this. Xenon Cork is trying to talk serious. Game dev, and I'm just looking at pictures of Honeycomb guy. I just like dropping one of these in my PSD. Oh, I'm looking at my thumbnail. That's brilliant. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Love cereal. I don't eat enough of it. It's a good and wakes everybody up. Look at this guy. Oh my god. He's just crazy. Oh, he's called Craver. Craver. Whoa. What a weird name for... Sorry, this is really going off the rails. What a weird name for a mascot. Hang on, where are all these images going to? You guys are gonna love this one. Look at this. Look at that kid. He like makes people crazy. He makes people crazy for Honeycomb. He's like rabies. Rabies for cereal. Wow. It's literally has to be like the most exciting breakfast cereal. You got like a wild animal. Wild animal like inflicting people with mania and diseases. It's like I can't. No, I got one more for you, Robin. Sorry. You're gonna love this. This garbage. Look at this. I wonder if this is gonna get like flagged for copyright shit. Look at that dog kid. And this one is like, he's not even transformed, but he's like the worst. His eye is like a, I think I've seen like squid eyes that big. Dog boy. We gotta get dog boy in my game. Puppy power. Anyway. Oh, that's like the best kind of distraction. Thank you. Honeycomb Craver. Oh no, there's more. Is this what my channel is gonna turn into? Just like look at bad pictures of like cereal advertising. Holy shit. I feel like I'm a Jack in the Box. Like I'm an internet Jack in the Box right now. Cause you like don't know what I'm gonna put on the screen. He's got stuff like this. Look at all these idiots. They're all falling asleep in class. And meanwhile, this guy in front, his eyes are like exploding out of his skull. Like you can't go to a doctor for that. What are you gonna do? Doctor, I need a new skull. Doctor, I had a run-in with Craver, and my eyes ran out of my face. I need help. Sorry, kid. You're done. Yes! Eye Sculler. Eye Sculler in the flesh. I need to stop looking at these. Oh my god. I could spend a night doing this. I don't know about you guys. Holy crap. These are amazing. Wow. He's kind of a real creeper. One final one. Look at this unsafe scenario. It's like, don't leave your kids alone. Don't leave your kids alone with Craver. What? It's not a safe place. It's not a safe place when you've got honeycomb cereal around. You need to eat it in a lead box, or else this guy shows up. He starts going after your kids. Oh, good. That's pretty good for a Monday. I'm gonna have, my desktop is gonna be full of this garbage. The eyes give him special powers to kill people. Oh, he's like it's like if a werewolf. You know, she's just like trying to sing her song. She's like, listen, I'm just trying to audition. I'm just trying to audition for I'm just trying to get on I don't know, one of those public shows. You know, one of those public shows, a reality show for the singing. I'm just trying to get on that singing show. And this Craver keeps craving in my ear. Oh, I love it. How many colors? We need another highlight color on this. I think we do. Poor girl. Scarred for life. But. Oh my god. Amazing. Craver. What a terrible name. What a terrible name for your mascot. It's like the most sketched out name you could give a mascot. Oh, I don't know. It's weird. I need to look up the commercials now, because I don't even know if I don't even know if it gets the cereal or if it just like drives other people insane. Like, me want honeycomb, and everybody's like, yeah, me too. And you just turn into werewolves. Like that could be like a biological weapon. Just this like wombat. Drop it in the middle. Drop in the middle of World War III, and everybody just goes bonkers for breakfast cereal. Me want it. Ah. Man. Oh, the times we had. Oh, the fun we shared. Thank you guys for being there with me. I'll have to look up some new cereal mascots so we can make fun of. There's at least like 10. I'm trying to think. I think Trix Rabbit might be one of the most pathetic ones too. Everybody's always got it in for the Trix Rabbit. It's like a scheme. Like we can't let that bastard rabbit touch the cereal, or else we're done for. It's over. He just wants to try it, man. What's gonna happen if he tries it? It's gonna kill him for his own good. Gotta save that rabbit. Music might be a little loud. The girl's minding her own business. I'm just trying to sing in the desert. This Craver comes craving at me. Yee. Gives you the heebie-jeebies. Okay, what are we doing here? Well. Oh yeah, let's get that eyeball in here. The Honeycomb Craver. So creepy. Okay. Cool, dude. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your din. I already ate my dinner, and that's what gave me this crazy, in fact, somewhat indigestion. Literal indigestion, probably. I think I'm doing okay, though. That tea is the best medicine. I need to remember to give myself a couple minutes to put together some good Twitter images. Have something to share with the internet. Start working up a backlog or a pile of in progress images, so that I can start that homebrew press train rolling. Oh, my eyes bugged out for a second. Oh, I don't know if that's like a fatigue thing. This will be nice. Have a little animating eyeball in the ground. It's like a Honeycomb Craver's hiding down there. Alright. Oh yeah, let me grab my... Where's my guy? Let's start getting timeline. Let's start getting some stuff in context. Because I wanna be looking at these things next to other things. That worm man is so good. I love that guy. Let's get this little robe ghost. Ooh, he's a bit taller. Exciting. Thrilling. Just get those on the same layer. Alright. Yeah, and this is one way how we do some stuff sometimes. We'll just make like a little, you know, you just make like little little scenes and settings that look like they could be gameplay, and see what starts to stick. I'm really excited for terrain and stuff that can pop up in front of the player. That's very exciting. All right, this needs to be its own layer again. Man, I feel like I say it every time, but freaking Immortal soundtrack is so good. I gotta look up who composed this. Rob Hubbard did the music? I think Rob Hubbard did the music. That's what I remember. Oh, some of our art is missing. I know why. That's why. Because it doesn't exist at frame 1. There we go. That's a confuser. It's a good place for the timeline too. No, those things are in the way. All right. Just trying to make a little space. I'm not sure. So this is, excuse me, this is the kind of thing that I like stress about. So it would be really easy to adjust. The player has like little shadows under his feet, not quite black strokes. But this guy doesn't, which looks better. Have little lines under the feet. It might be, the shadows might help. The little shadows. Those would be easy to add to enemies. Might help ground them a little bit, because it's the kind of thing too, like if there's a highlight on the top edge of a tile, then you can place that line of distinction on the like the element side, on like the art asset. Oh hi, everybody's favorite sound. I know it's everybody's favorite sound because when I made it a lot, everybody said stuff. It got your attention. So it's got to be your favorite. Okay, how's this wall work? This just needs to be thicker. Why didn't I make double thickness wall? That's okay. I don't like that logic. I know. I'm just kidding. I know you liked it because when I mentioned how much you liked it, it got your attention again. Oh man. That almost gave me a laugh pain in my belly. I don't like it either. I want to turn it off forever. Trust me in this. You gotta believe me. You gotta believe me. It is horrible logic. Whoa, what am I flattening? Alright, this is not scenic stuff anymore. Red tiles. So this won't have the brightest highlight. It'd be nice if it came down to there. Or there. Sure, let's try that. someday soon, I'll be getting some of the stuff into Game Maker, and we'll see what comes out of it. I think the biggest thing, I don't know, not necessarily like the biggest thing, but one of the things I really want to get cracking on first is building some tools or something to allow me to handle unintentional, didn't mean it, something to allow me to handle dialogue, because I want game number 2 to be a talkie. We're gonna have some dialogue to do. As enjoyable as Halloween Forever's minimal narrative was, I wanna do something more. Do something different. Something with a little bit of language and meaning to it. Maybe even something important in a way. Still figure out exactly what that means. But we will. We will get there. Oh. All right. That dot on the wall looks really repetitive in a way that this one doesn't. I think it's just too regular of a shape. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. What are we going to do? Yeah, this could needs a little bit of tapering. Yeah, we're closer, close-ish to something. That's all one layer. Hey, James, dude. Dude, how was Magfest? You gotta tell us the tale. If you aren't completely tired of talking about Magfest. Welcome back, brave traveler. Aw. Magnificent. That's awesome. Magfest. A magnificent. Oh, excitement. Oh. Very well then. I wish you luck with that. It was cute. That's good. Cute things are good. Xeon Quark. You will see. You will see. Okay. Oh! A link for me. Hang on, I got my blanket ready. Do I know much about Pokemon? I know a little bit. I know a fair amount. We were just talking about it. Oh, yeah, Xenon Quark. Look at these things. dude. Your sketch the other day. I gotta turn my music down so I can concentrate. This is too nice. Xenon, can I put this on the main window? Can I show people this? What am I doing? Arrgh. iTunes are too damn loud. I can't think. Yeah, look at this. Oh man, look at this cool thing. Look at this cool thing the Xenon Cork is doing. All these like, are like character classes or enemies? I'm assuming enemies. Oh, they're good. I love these. Xenon Cork, how are you planning on doing these in your game? Are you gonna do pixel art, or are you gonna do like some puppet stuff, like spine maybe? This is super cool. I'm gonna put this on my desktop so I can just gaze at it later. Awesome. Team Skull, yeah. Team Skull is the newest one in Sun and Moon. Yeah, Team Skull, they're kind of crap, but just like also just sort of like punks. In a way, it gets a little deeper than that with like some of the main people. They're like Japanese juggalos. Oh. Oh. A cute juggalo. Which is funny because they just kind of seem like your typical like sort of hip hop-ish you know, street like punks, really. They're not even, it's weird because they're all like weird pseudo, I mean, I guess they're primarily all like Hawaiian or Alolan. I can't really, it's hard to place the fiction. The costume, yeah, also such like an easy costume too. Well, that's funny, dude. the costume of the year. Xenon Cork, gonna do those all in pixel art. Very good, my friend. There's a lot of work in there, I can tell, but it's there's a lot of cool things to go on. All the Team Skull pseudo juggalos of the world. That's cool. A Snorlax is also probably a good costume. Amazing. That's awesome, dude. Well, I appreciate the trip report. I'm happy that MagFest was a big success, a resounding success. I wanna get your art done soon, Mr. James. Maybe even this week. Dare I say we should get it done this week? The stuff that I keep putting off for ages. I want to get it done soon. Awesome, man. Whoops. Did you end up getting to run into Wayne at all, or any of those Buffalo dudes? Yeah, that's good, man. I always want to like party hard at PAX and stuff, but it's like if I do that, then I just lose my voice and I can't speak to anybody. I did that the first year where I just drank too much and lost my voice and all that, and we're just kind of like ragged and haggard for 3 days. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, I even bought like a little bottle of honey, and I was just like carrying it around, and like dosing myself with honey, or I would make a tea, and just load it up with a pile of honey, and it worked out better. Good. Yes, you got to meet Wayne. Awesome. The mind meld. I'm very glad for that. Alright, let me get some screenshots of these bad dudes. I actually think we got a few things we can... Oh, his partner in crime. That's okay, I love crime. I love crime. Very good, dude. Let me save this. What am I saving these as? Man, my voice is starting to get hoarse. I'm looking at my desktop, seeing all the the honeycomb pictures. Oh, yeah. So dumb. So dumb, but I love it. I love it so much. What else do we do tonight? Oh, you got these. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, Shoot Shimi. I'm trying to remember when that came out. It's been out for a bit of time now. I know they have like a handful of different like jam projects that they've been slowly spooling up and stuff. Nice. That's a great little like way to put it together. Just saving out some images. Awesome, dude. Very cool. That makes me so glad. Maybe next year I'll try to go down there. That would be... Man, right after the holidays, though. It's a tough proposition. Maybe it's doable. Maybe it can be done. I used to travel around a lot more and do different shows and things. Mostly, like, comic shows and, yeah, dude, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Not as in like the game Super Ghouls and Ghosts, but very much so Ghouls and Ghosts. Thank you for spotting that. What was I saying about the art? Oh yeah, I would love to. Let's see if this week we can get like some finished line work for you, color and stuff. Oh yeah, dude, I need to send you a picture too, or some pictures, because we've been refurbishing a busted cabinet at the office, and my buddy Vince, he brought in like a piece of walnut that he tooled to like be the control board, and we like painted the sides, and it's got like a walnut hardwood control board for where like the buttons of the joystick go, and it's coming out super tight. I'm really excited for what those guys have been able to put together with it. But yeah, I gotta think about. I think first priority is, or we should talk a little bit, because I know we wanted to get some art for your. We wanted to get like some cabinet art that would also work for like your Steam tiles. So probably what I'm gonna do is just have like a couple sort of scalable-ish templates, and we'll have to tweak it a little bit for each one. But I've got some ideas for how that might work. But anyway, oh, it's past 9 o'clock. I should probably jet. I will be back on Thursday, and it's my birthday. Ta-da! So hang out, have fun. I might be working on stuff. Maybe we'll just hang out and do some games or whatever, just chill. Can look at more could look at more stuff like this all night. I can't get enough of this. I can't get enough of this nonsense. Look. I love it. This is my dream. I think I found my calling on Twitch. It's not to ow shit, I got like a cramp. It's not to do work on games. It's not to play games. It's just let's just make fun of just make fun of old commercials. Man, Honeycomb. A little retrospective. That looks so bad. That looks so bad close up. Jeez. Honeycomb Craver. Give me a break. Close that mouth. Ungood. Ungood. Anyway. What a creep. Alright, you guys have a good one. I'll see you later in the week perhaps. And which button do I press again? I don't remember. How does this work? Thank you for joining us. You've been awesome. Oh, do you have cabinet pictures? I want to see. Hang on, I'm looking at this cabinet picture. Oh, it's so nice, and it's just got like a minimal decal on the side. Oh, jeez. Yep. Look, keys right in the front. Take me for a drive. Keys right in the front. That's great. Man, all these things are going on my desktop. Game Freak, Robin Fire, Xenon Quark, James Ed Smith. Who am I missing? Etriz. Thank you guys. Some shout outs. You're awesome. Hope you have a great night. Relax, chill out. We will catch you later. And yeah, until Thursday, I guess. Peace. Take care. Bye-bye.